Going live now to Sydney, Australia with News Nation special correspondent Ross Coulthart. Ross, it's always so good to see you. Thanks for making the time.
It's a real pleasure, Natasha. Nice to see you and your guests.
Thank you. And I know that you've covered other accounts of UFOs moving hundreds of miles an hour underwater, joining with Congressman Burchett's claims. What do you make of underwater UFOs?
I've had the privilege of speaking directly with submariners, particularly, who have been witness to measurements of objects underwater using the sophisticated tracking technology that both the US Navy and my Navy in Australia use. And there are objects that have been recorded unbelievably moving close to the speed of sound in air underwater. So we're talking there about hundreds of kilometres an hour, hundreds of miles an hour. And there's no explanation for it. What we do know is that it is now officially admitted that the mystery of these objects is real. The United States has come a long way in the last 5 to 7 years. It now admits officially through the Director of National Intelligence that, in fact, there is a mystery, a genuine mystery there that requires investigation. And so now under the new administration, under President Trump, there's a big push on privately behind the scenes to get the claims of people like Jake Barber, the guy that I interviewed on News Nation a few weeks ago, who exclusively revealed his knowledge, direct first-hand knowledge of the existence of a retrieval program, an underground retrieval program involving alleged alien technology. Incredible allegations, I know. But what's interesting is there is now engagement at the top levels of the Trump administration and also in the Congress. People want to hear more and they're asking questions.
And let me ask you about that, because I know Jake Barber revealed that he has met with then Senator Marco Rubio's staff about the UFO retrieval program he says he was a part of. And of course, Rubio is now Secretary of State. What does this mean for the future of UFO information? Do you know anything about this?
Oh, no, that's what we're all hoping to find out. In fact, Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna has flagged that this week she's got a big announcement coming that she says is bigger than UAPs, which we're all waiting breathlessly to hear. And the speculation is that it might involve some decision about declassification of some of the more intransigent government secrets, particularly UAPs. We just don't know. I think one of the issues for incoming administrations, I think, is they're often not told until they get into office what the secrets really are. And the president has been quite upfront about his determination to reveal what can be revealed about UAPs. As you know, I did an interview with Don Trump Jr. a few weeks ago, and he's obviously very engaged with the subject. I've had more conversations with people in the Trump administration since, and I've had reach outs from people in defense and the intelligence community who frankly tell me that they think it's time the American public, and indeed the world, was told what the US really does know about UAPs. They don't think there's any good reason to keep on hiding what they tell me is the case, which is that humanity has long been engaging with an advanced non-human intelligence, and we have been recovering their technology. But I think that's a big call to say that the government's going to make the decision to release that information, because there are genuinely national security imperatives. I can understand why the Defence Department might want to protect weapons technology or propulsion systems or energy systems. But I think at the very least, President Trump could come out and he could say, yes, we are aware of a non-human intelligence and advanced technology, but we're not going to reveal those secrets to the Russians or the Chinese, potential adversaries. But we do think you, the public, should know that we are on top of this. We're restoring it to congressional oversight because it's been hidden improperly from the Congress and indeed from previous presidents. And so it would be a really big move, I think, by the current president to make that decision and be more open and honest with the American public.
Yeah, I know so many are hoping for more transparency in the next 4 years. Ross, in just about 20 seconds, who do you believe would be trying to cover this up and why?
I think more often than not, Natasha, it's coming from private industry. There are a group of aerospace companies who've got the control of this technology, and by golly, they're not letting go in a hurry.
Ross Coulthart, it is always so good to see you, and it always sparks so many questions. Thank you so much.